What's good, everybody? It's your boy AJ, and I'm back yet again with another video. So let's check it out. What's good, everybody? It's your boy AJ, and I'm back. Now, in this video, I want to talk a little bit about what I just did this past weekend. If you recall in my last video, I told you that I had got the Canon 6D for a particular job. Well, that job is done now, and now that I've gotten it done and pictures are edited and the pictures have been given back to the client, let's talk about it a little bit. If you follow my pages on Instagram and Facebook, and by the way, you absolutely should, then you guys should know about the event that I had this past weekend. Now, in that post, I was stating that it was my first event and I was totally excited. And now that it's done, I want to tell you guys about it. This event was for a 30th anniversary for a couple of friends of mine. They had asked me a couple of months prior would I be interested in doing the job, and after some discussion, we agreed to go ahead and do it. Now, needless to say, I was nervous at first, very nervous, because I had never done an event like this before. I've never done an event before. So taking on this task was obviously monumental. It's a 30th anniversary, it's huge, and I want to make sure that I capture those moments perfectly. So what I did, I had my Canon 6D and my Canon T7i and totally crushed the event. Couldn't be more happy with it. Now, after I got home, I rushed to put the pictures on the computer so the following day I could begin editing. And now that it's done, I can show you guys some. Couple of the lenses that I used for these shots were my 85 1.8, my 50mm 1.8, and my 24mm 2.8. All of those lenses were great for this particular event. Now, I told you guys before that the lighting in there was not that great, so obviously I had to tweak a few things to get that right, and I felt like these lenses would do the job for me. Especially with the wide open aperture, I knew that these lenses could take in a lot of light, especially since this was a low light venue. Now, the venue is in Indiana. If you haven't heard of it, it's called Dynasty Banquet Hall, and it's a very nice place. I mean, absolutely beautiful, but the light doesn't exactly lend to photography that well. So what I did to compensate, I pushed the ISO a little bit. I never pushed the ISO past 1600. I wanted to kind of stay at that good medium space, and I opened the aperture as wide as I could. In most cases that was 1.8. In some cases that would be 2.8. There are a few cases where I opened the aperture to only about maybe 4.5, and that's if I was getting, you know, the good group wide shots, so I could make sure everybody was in focus. One thing that I learned on this job is that it is very fast paced. It's not like doing portrait work where, you know, you have a client and they sit down and you pose them a couple of times and, you know, take a couple of pictures. It's not exactly the case here. It's a different type of setting. Everything's fast paced, everything's moving. So you gotta get in there and get the shot. You gotta make sure that your camera settings are on point so that you get the perfect shot and everything is in focus. Another thing that I learned at this event was time management. And I say time management because everything was on a schedule with this event. There were certain things that were happening at certain times, so I had to make sure that I'm watching the clock, I'm taking pictures, you know, on the side, and I'm getting the shots that were necessary to capture the moments that the couple wanted captured. And not only that with the time management, but I was also running a photo booth on the side. So going back and forth, you know, between photo booth, printing pictures, and taking pictures of the actual event, believe me, I had my hands full. Thankfully, I had my wife with me. She was a huge help in printing pictures and just, you know, being there for the moral support. So definitely something that I appreciate. All in all, I say this event was a success, and I can't wait to do more like it. So hopefully with, you know, this one event can open more doors, you know, for future business, and, you know, help my photography business to grow and flourish, so on and so forth. But this isn't going to be a long video. I just want to share that moment with you guys because, you know, it was a big thing, and, you know, I just wanted to give you guys a couple of tips that I learned along on the job, so that, hey, maybe it can help somebody out there. But I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button. I totally appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you guys will know when I upload new videos. Go ahead and drop a comment down below. You know, even if it's just to say hi, what's up, that's all good. I appreciate the engagement. In any event, I will see you guys on the next go round. Peace.